do you want to make sure that you don't stack it with other ingredients? Does it bind to them and deactivate them or anything like that?
These are great questions. So, it's interesting too, because I'm not promoting, vitamin C or vitamin D or magnesium that have, literally hundreds, if not thousands of different products on the market. So the polysaccharide niche is actually pretty small. And so I would argue that the type of aloe vera that I use, that I work with a company called Lauren Labs, I think the Bialoe, you can see it on our label of products, that is the supreme form of aloe polysaccharide. There are some other suppliers, other material suppliers out there that also supply different types of aloe polysaccharide, but I think the Bialoe is the one that's the industry standard. So I would just encourage people, if they're not interested in my brand for whatever reason, to look for a brand that contains Bialoe. That would be one recommendation or suggestion I would have. And then, to our knowledge, and this is relying on Dr. McDaniel too, so this is between the two of us over 60 years of experience combined with, the research and working with individual people, individual clients. I would say that we have not seen one thing, literally not one other material, whether it's a dietary supplement or even a medication, where if you take this aloe polysaccharide complex, then it could potentially have a negative interaction or some sort of, polypharmacy effect that would be going in the wrong direction. We literally haven't seen anything like that. So that's the beauty of that too. I know, for example, say curcumin and ginkgo biloba, I'm sure those are natural blood thinners. So anybody who's taking Plavix or some other kind of medication blood thinner, you have to be very careful if you're going to start adding ginkgo biloba or curcumin to your regimen, because your potential for interaction with that drug blood thinner could be significant. But for us with the aloe, we haven't seen anything like that. So that's actually also a great benefit to taking this complex, is that if anything, you should expect anything else you're taking to actually work better if you take it along with the aloe complex.
Very nice. And is there a standard dosing that's recommended for the aloe-based polysaccharides? Or does it depend on the individual?
Yeah, it really depends on the individual. I mean, I like to tell people, for example, our product so we have a powder and a capsule version. So for our product, anybody who's middle age or older, definitely take at least 2 scoops per day. But, you've lived life, you've been exposed to all this stuff in the world. You may not have eaten well. Maybe you haven't exercised the way you should. You probably actually need a little bit more support than that. But 1 scoop of the powder is 2.5 grams. For the capsule side, it's the standard recommendation is 4 capsules, which is about 2 grams. So, we're talking somewhere in there around a couple of grams per day to maybe 10 grams per day, depending, again, if you're older, if you have some very significant health challenge that you probably need more cellular support, but at least a couple of grams per day.